Aloha and welcome. I know some of you may be on early. I need to go ahead and update the address, so just give me a few moments to do that, okay? Excuse me, pardon me while I click over. Give me so much and go back a minute. Okay, minute.
No, but
Go.
whenever I hear you do that, then I know I'm in. I know I'm in your house.
Okay, sorry about that. We have just a few minutes before we get started. I'm going to go ahead and post the links for tonight. If you have any questions about anything, go ahead and message me. Okay. Oops, that's the link for this one. Wrong post, sorry. Okay, here we go. So we're going to be talking about toxins and weight loss. There is a connection. And why do you feel like you're spinning your wheels? Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Is toxins keeping me fat? Is that really possible? Yes, it is. And sadly, it's very true and very real. So we've got 2 minutes. Hang on. I will be right back. And we will get started. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for tuning in. We are live, and this is Celebrate Wellness. It's not every day that we can feel good and look good and be doing something right for the environment, for our bodies, for our families. It's really exciting to be able to do something good and to be able to do it across the board. I posted the things we're going to talk about tonight. The family physician handout, we will continue to be using this. It's great. It has minor things on it. Go ahead and keep it handy. It talks about skin and bowel issues and things like that. So at your convenience, go ahead and look things up. Toxins and fat, the number 2, that is a an article that was written by Mark Wyman, I believe. And he talks about different areas of the body and a couple of things that you can do to kind of detoxify a little bit. I really feel like he just barely skimmed the surface on that one. It really didn't seem to go into depth. But that is a good basis. So I felt like that was a good article. It was written by a doctor. The 30-day Renew You detox is a doTERRA detox. There are many products in the detox. The only thing that I feel I would add is lemon in a water glass. And you can go ahead and look over that. And where it says 10 days, when you're looking at the image, if you need explanation, it is kind of confusing. So just message me and I will explain that further in depth, and we can talk about a timeline, a 30-day breakdown. Days 1 through 10, you do this. Days 11 through 20, you do this. Days 21 through 30, you do this kind of thing. So that's the 30-day Renew You detox. The Slim and Sassy. Slim and Sassy is the metabolic program. And anything to get our cells functioning better and our bodies functioning better can help us detoxify. So that's great. And again, I hate when I find out, oh, yeah, why did you even talk to me about that? There's no way I can afford that. So yes, the price list, this is the wholesale pricing upfront and available for you. Membership made simple. If you want the doTERRA membership, you like the wholesale pricing, you can choose to get a kit. You don't have to, but those are the options that are available currently. And then if you decide that these are products that you want, that this is something that you want to do, you can go ahead and purchase them from my site or even enroll for your own membership in that way. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It's so exciting. I love getting on here and doing these. What I love most is just the new information and shedding some light maybe where there was no light before. So we all have, where is it? We all have products like these in our home that, you know, say do not get on skin, call poison control. Right here is in case of an emergency, you know, contact poison control or go to your doctor immediately. You know, all these things that we cannot put directly on our skin, yet we're cleaning with them, we're breathing them in, and sometimes we go into an environment and we don't even know that they're there. We don't necessarily smell them or taste them, but they're there and they're in our world and around us. So we're breathing them in, we're getting them on our skin, they're getting into our bodies, and they are keeping us fat. Okay, so how many of you have heard about do not leave your water in the car? This will heat up. Do not drink water bottles that have been left in vehicles or left outside and gotten hot, because the plastic can get into the water and it can cause cancer, and you know, that's huge breast cancer awareness stuff. If you've heard of that, that is toxins from the plastic, which is made from petro, which is a petrochemical. So these petrochemicals are getting into the water and you're drinking that. So those are toxins in your body. Before we knew any better, those are still in your body. Those can still be lurking around, hanging out. So how do we get rid of those? Plastics are in our everyday life. Everything that we buy comes in plastic. We have chemical cleaners in our homes and in our offices. So the bottom line comes down to, no matter how much we try to get rid of this stuff, there's no way to, live in a hamster ball bubble and just exist in the world. We have to be able to live in the world, and we also need to be able to have the success with our eating, with our exercise, with all these things that we're doing, even though we still need to function in this environment and in this world that we cannot control. So many of you have seen my my cup, and this is my infamous lemon styrofoam cup. And if you do have your oils, go ahead and get them out. If you have any of the paperwork, go ahead and pull that out. If you have the Slim and Sassy brochure, it may look something. The updated one looks like this. If you have it, you can grab that and pull it out. So where are we going to start? Where do we begin? How are we going to get things done? There are a couple things that we want to do. First off, we want to look at the human body. When we try to eliminate toxins from our system, they come out in a couple of different ways. And Dr. Mark Hyman, in the article in the Huffington Post, described it very well, saying that first off, when we get rid of toxins, it comes through our urine. You can see the color of your urine. If it's dark, that's bad. He said another way was through our poo. He said another way was through our sweat. And he said another way was through our lungs. Well, before you can even get toxins through your body to the urine, through the urine, it has to go through your body's filter. And the body's biggest filter is your liver. And if your liver is gunked up, there is no way that all these toxins are going to be able to get pushed through your system and come out. When we see things in our stool or our urine, we know that there's something wrong. Also, when we see, like if we have a lot of, I don't have any breakouts right now, but recently I went through a hormonal change, a big one, and I had a huge breakout. There was a lot of medication and things my body was trying to get rid of. But how is our body getting rid of things? And you can actually see the unhealthiness. When you look at your skin, you can see that. When you look at the urine, you can see that. When you look at the stool, you can see that your body is trying to tell you something. And what he's trying to tell you is your liver is not where it's at. So maybe you have an issue, maybe you need to see a physician. I don't know if you have Gilbert's disease or whatever, check with your doctor. But these are natural things that can bless you. I love something simple that's very detoxifying. It's my go-to for almost everything. And I love it because it's inexpensive. And it's lemon. And just 1 to 2 drops of lemon in a water glass. Okay? And you can just drink that. And that can help flush stuff out. Let's get a little more serious, okay? Go ahead and click on the 30-day Renew You. Okay, there's a bunch of different products listed. What I love is that it's not just addressing the weight loss part. The Slim and Sassy is on there, and that's great because Slim and Sassy is detoxifying, but it also addresses the gut. It addresses the stomach, and it addresses the liver. So with the GX Assist, sorry about the dining room light, the GX, that's addressing the stomach. This is a probiotic and a prebiotic, so this is addressing the stomach and then the colon. The Terrazyme is digestive enzymes and minerals, so it's helping the colon again. And then the Zendocrine is the detoxifying blend, and this helps address the liver and some of the other organ. Go ahead. So those are those, and there's a couple more that are listed. If you cannot afford to do the whole 30-day Renew You, don't buy the GX Assist and do it for 30 days. That is only meant to be a 10-day with the GX Assist, with the red. Look on the label, it says 10 days. Don't take it for more than that. The probiotic is something that you can take ongoing. The Terrazyme is something that you can take ongoing with the little green labels. You can take these ongoing. If this is all you can afford and a bottle of lemon, do that. Start where you can, okay? But if you want the best results, let's kick it into high gear. Let's do this, okay? The summer is here. It's so exciting to think, you know, like with these articles, the suggestion with the urine on how to detoxify was, oh, drink more water. With the stool, it was, oh, go to the bathroom more. With the lungs, it said, do belly breathing, you know, deep breathing, and that's detoxifying. So, and then the other thing with the sweat through the skin is just to sweat more, which I find kind of laughable because that's not helping those systems function better. That's just, you know, stressing them more, you know, having to go to the bathroom more. It's just more on your bladder. That's not helping that organ function better. It's not helping, you know, our systems are getting all gunked up with all these chemicals and toxins and things. They're all gunked up, and we just need to you know, get them out. And I know there's a lot of theories, but the best side effect I ever got was last year when I started taking the vitamins and drinking lemon water, just to feel better. And I lost over 25 pounds, and I was so excited. Like, I had not anticipated that. I didn't plan that. I wasn't trying. For the first time in my life, I wasn't trying to lose weight. I didn't really feel I needed to lose weight. And once it was gone, it was really exciting. And where it went from was even more exciting. So that's awesome. So the unsung hero is the main filter of our body is the liver. So our bodies are getting all gunked up. We want to get our liver functioning better. We want our organs to function better. But the main thing is we want our metabolism after that to go up. If everything is cleaned out, it's like taking your car and putting wood chips, you know, or all kinds of gunk inside the engine, and then thinking that you're going to go down the freeway at 95 miles an hour. It's not going to happen. If you want to perform at that level, your body has to be ready for that. If you want to have that kind of metabolism, your body has to be ready for that. you're not getting the results you want because your body isn't there. We need to make positive changes that we can sustain. So once you do the 30-day Renew You, you can do that quarterly. So you can do that 4 times a year. Every 3 months, you can do it again. So the GX Assist, this one has 60 capsules. So you're only using it for 10 days at a time. This will last you like 3 rounds. You know, so that one will last you almost a whole year if you do it a couple times. We want to phase things out. So if this is your life, okay, if you're cleaning, even if you're wearing rubber gloves, how many of you are wearing a little mask, you know, and not breathing this in? You're most likely in a room that's not totally open and ventilated. You're probably in an air-conditioned room. You're probably breathing in these things. So what I have done is I still have these lying around, but they are all dusty. But we have switched. So this is my counter spray. It's also my sore throat spray. And I love it because the lemon that I use to clean my counters with the On Guard that I use to clean my counters is also part of the throat spray. So this is safe for my son to use on the counter or to, you know, put in his mouth. There's going to be no emergency room trip because he ingested one of my homemade cleaners. This is the ant and insect spray. I think we added black pepper for some things that were out front. It has peppermint. Yeah, black pepper. You know, and it's safe. I mean, this one smells very strong, but it's safe. And so instead of having a harsh chemical, we're eliminating that. So we're making progress in our home to where, you know, we used to have chemical, even body cleaners. You know, we've switched to the doTERRA Spa set. I know a lot of the ladies are making their own soaps, and there's even a class, a DIY, thank you, Brandy, on Fridays, and that's exciting. So a lot of us are phasing out these things that were toxic, you know, switching from the plastic water bottle to a glass water bottle. That's huge. How many times are you so stinking thirsty that you're like, oh my God, I'm just gonna take one sip, right? Like, you forgot it, you left it in the car. With the glass bottle, you don't have to worry. It's not gonna leak chemicals into your body. So let's look into this lemon sassy really fast. So it's not just about weight loss. Detoxifying can cause weight loss, which is awesome and amazing, but it's not just about weight loss. It's about getting healthy. It's about feeling better. It's about making those positive changes in your life. So a lot of people don't really have a weight loss problem. What we have is a toxicity problem. We have chemicals in our home everywhere. I mean, a lot of our life, I mean, almost everything is made from plastic and chemicals. Our life is full of toxins. And the Institute of Medicine says 2/3 of adults and almost a whole third of children in the US are overweight or obese. So And if we're not having an eating problem, you know, or a exercise problem, a lot of us don't. I mean, I didn't think I had a problem, and I lost 25 pounds. Where did that come from? You know, I mean, we all hear the stories of the makeup, you know, that woman died and she had 10 pounds of makeup in her gut. It's just sitting there. Her body was never able to get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Let's shed those pounds. Let's feel better. Let's function better. The Slim and Sassy is amazing. It has a couple simple ingredients: lemon, grapefruit, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon. So those are the 5 ingredients in the Slim and Sassy. And this can be used in a veggie cap. Oops. So you can make your own capsules. If you already have this oil, the Slim and Sassy oil, if it came in your kit or something, if you already have this and you're a wholesale member, this costs $4 wholesale. Start making your own capsules. Once this gets tedious and annoying, because you have to take them and make them, can't leave them sitting around because it'll dissolve, then upgrade to the Slim and Sassy pre-made caps, okay? This is something great that you can do to start detoxifying. There is a Zendocrine oil. So if you already have Zendocrine oil, start using it. It's great. Start using it. So if you have grapefruit, that's an awesome one. Start using it. You can use this, dilute it if you're going to use it topically, but I would either ingest it or you can even put it in the diffuser. So if you're going to use it topically, make sure that you're diluting with defractionated coconut oil. The same goes for the Slim and Sassy. If you haven't put a whole lot of oils on your skin, dilute it. Even if the book says that it's something that's okay to be used neat. And when you see the word neat, it just means this. This is neat. That's neat. It means it's just right on your skin. You didn't dilute it. So that's, if you see the word neat come up, that's what neat means. If you don't have a bunch of these fancy bottles, you can get them on aromatools.com. We get a lot of stuff from Aromatools. Or you can use a shot glass. Okay, and quick little hangover tip. Lemon water in the morning, okay? You can use the lemon and lime to make your margaritas, okay? And then after you're done partying in the morning and you got your hangover, okay, lemon, and then the past tense for your headache, okay? So, you know, you still got to be able to live, right? Okay. But the liver, let's help the liver function better, okay? There are a couple oils that go into the Zendocrine, so maybe if you already have those, you can just start using them. If you have rosemary, geranium, and juniper and cilantro, those are what's in the Zendocrine. It also has tangerine, which you cannot purchase. Okay, there's a couple things I really wanted to hit really quickly beyond just toxins. I want to talk about actual issues that we're having. So a lot of us have different issues going on, and some maybe multiple issues. The issues, which actually a lot of these oils address, eating disorders, okay? If you are a chronic dieter and you've been riding the roller coaster of this diet and that diet, or trying to control your weight, or kind of trying to control your appetite, and maybe not controlling it and binging or whatever you're doing, eating disorders, what's listed for that is bergamot, okay, bergamot, rosemary, and Slim and Sassy. Okay. If you're dealing with a loss and some emotional issues, I would add the, for me personally, I like the Whisper, which has rose in it, and Ylang Ylang and or Clary Calm. Okay, so those are some good ones. Smoking recommended is black pepper and clove bud. So clove is the world's most powerful antioxidant right here, clove oil. And black pepper is really good too. So if you're dealing with alcohol, okay, the first one that was listed was lemon. Okay, so it doesn't matter what part of the party you're at, pick up some lemon. Roman chamomile, which may or may not be available this month. Roman chamomile and thyme. So the thyme is the other one for that. And you may find that different things work better for you, or you know, maybe a different oil out of a different group, you know, works a little bit better with one of the oils from your group. Don't worry about it. It's not a science. Everybody's different. It's just these are some of the most popular oils for those kinds of things. So we just have a few minutes left. So prescription drugs, deep blue, which has that blue tansy in it. Orange, which may be over by the diffuser. Okay, here's a little one. Orange. Roman chamomile and bergamot. So that was prescription drugs. You know, I had a family member tell me that he was having issues with his medication, and it was after a car accident, you know, something purely innocent. So there's no judgment. I am not here to judge you. I am, most of you, I love you very much, and you're my friends and family. And I just want to bless you. So there is no judgment. This bottle of Roman chamomile, it doesn't say diarrhea. It doesn't say, you know, crack addict. It doesn't say, you know, binge eater. It doesn't say anything on it. It is just Roman chamomile, and it's something that's in tea, sleepy time tea. It's something that smells wonderful and, you know, helps my kids sleep, helps calm me down when I'm stressed. It's a blessing. I don't care why you're using it. I don't care what you're using it for. You don't need to tell me. If you just want access to the oils and want help with the oils, I can do that. I don't need to know that your medication gave you explosive diarrhea. We don't need to talk about that. You know, you can keep all your private information private and move forward. If you want general links to information, I can help with that too, okay? Street drugs, what was listed for that was grapefruit, bergamot, Roman chamomile, and geranium. So I also feel, from the things that I looked up in the book, cypress for toxins, okay? Cypress, helichrysum, rosemary, juniper berry, and coriander. So those were the ones that were listed. So this is what the helichrysum looks like. It's a little bottle, okay? Cypress is a bigger bottle, and it looks like this. Cypress. Trying to get the glare off, sorry. Rosemary, we already talked about. That's rosemary. Juniper berry is here somewhere. Okay, this is the juniper berry. It's 80 drops. Juniper berry. Also like it for plantar fasciitis. Let's see. Coriander. It's hiding. So here's the coriander, okay? So those were the ones that were listed in the book for toxins, and the Zendocrine, okay? There's a lot of good ways to get started. The thing is just to start. Okay. So I love talking to you guys. If you've seen my little drop of lemon cup, we had pretty similar results. That was 1 to 2 drops of lemon did that, put a hole right through the bottom of the cup. And it is safe topically. It helps remove the bonds of the petrochemicals of the toxins. Even geranium had toxin removing power. So if you're wondering what it can do and you have oils or samples, get a piece of styrofoam. Put a drop in your hand, smell it, rub it in, dilute it if necessary. Put a drop on the styrofoam, see what happens, okay? It's a blessing to share with you. I am overwhelmed and overjoyed to be able to be here. And stay tuned for next week and for next time. Thanks. Have a great evening. Aloha.